Hey, what's up? It's your boy Paul Brentley. We're gonna get into the Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 12, episode 2. It excuse me. It continues. It begins with 2 days after the break-in at PK's and Derek house, um, where they starts off with PK and Derek somewhere in the house away from the kids talking about what was going on. PK tells her that he talked to the DA and the DA said that they have the full backing uh, um, LA LAPD the LA the LAPD are behind them and stuff. I'm like, yeah, good luck. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Uh, wait, yeah, good luck with that. But moving on, he says that he's kind of amazed how the kids are just being themselves. They're not asking questions about the extra security that's around and stuff, and that he's very um he's very proud of her, that she's so calm and under, and that she handling everything under pressure and stuff. And she went to explain that when she was growing up, her dad was in some army and in another country, in another country, and he taught them how to taught them how to be calm in certain situations. So she ended up. That's how she stayed calm during during the robbery and stuff. And then she was talking about when she was little, there was a bee. She got frightened by the bee, and her dad told her to be calm, and then her dad picked the bee up by the wings and all that good stuff. Um, then I want to say during that conversation, he had talked about a little bit about there was certain things that they did, the robbers didn't take certain things, supposedly. Yeah, we're gonna get into a little bit more later on. So we move on. Okay, so after that, they move on to talking about Derek was like, I'm kind of ready about, tonight, about going out tonight because I want to get my mind off of, what happened and stuff. He said, yeah, feel like we need to do this, get out of it, because if we don't move forward, then the robbers win. So, yeah, I said what PK said is kind of true. It is true. So if you just keep thinking about it and you don't move forward and just stay in that, yeah, they do win. So they agree, on it, and they're gonna go to Harry's birthday party later. So we move on from there. We move on to Kyle and Lisa meeting for lunch. So they end up showing Kyle and Lisa meeting for lunch, and then they show Sutton and Crystal. But I'm just gonna start with Kyle and Lisa. So Kyle and Lisa meet up for lunch. They hug and all that stuff. They sit down there eating. Kyle asks her about. So they start talking about Erica and what's been going on with Erica, and so Lisa is catching her up on everything that's going on with Erica. And she was telling her about what Erica had. Back up, Erica's talking about Sutton, Garcelle, and Crystal doing an article about, last season issue, about, about the scandal and all that stuff that's still going on, court cases and stuff. So she was really mad, but it seemed like, yeah, she was mostly focused on, she's mad at all three of them, but it seemed like she was really mad at that point when she was talking to Lisa. She was really mad at Sutton at that point. So she was really focusing on Sutton and why Sutton was still, why Sutton is still bringing this up and all this in articles and everything. And I'm like, what you complaining about? This is what's going on in your life. And they were asked about it in the article. They all spoke on it and they gave their opinion. So this new season, like, this is your storyline to help you out. So deal with it. As they talking and stuff about that, Kyle asked her, like, so what's going on with you and stuff. So Lisa said, saying what's going on with you, is Sutton. And Lisa said, well, my issues, I have a little thing going on with Sutton. My issue with Sutton is that Sutton was on Andy's show, What Happens Live, and she brought up, the charity. She brought, the charity incident, and she brought up me and Harry. She brought up me and Harry, and she says to bringing up her and Harry. She said bringing up her and Harry was a choice. Was a choice for her to make. So who does that? And I'm like, what is you talking about? It wasn't a choice to make. She was making a point because you was talking about somebody don't say thank you for receiving a gift to Garcelle about some bolognese, some red sauce, when she said thank you to Harry when y'all came to her house. So she was saying you didn't say thank you when she paid for them tickets to the charity for you and your husband. So she going on about that to Kyle. And Lisa saying, was continuing, she said, so she went, so told Kyle, like, Harry, so Frank, Harry called her. She said, so Harry called her. And she went, so Harry, excuse me, she said Harry texted her, and the text said, Harry said, something, we go to this event we go to the event every year. And I don't know what you're trying to do, but stop it. And then Cal went like, oh. And Lisa was like, Lisa started laughing. So I'm like, what? Like, Lisa, you lying. I said, like, I'm like, okay, so if he supposedly did all that, it's like, you lied, girl. You lied. I said, because I'm kind of confused. Like, why is Harry even calling Sutton, even texting Sutton about something that you say, y'all always say the man shouldn't interfere in the women's feuds. That's what y'all always say. So it's kind of like, okay, now, why would he text her that? But, that's what happened at their lunch. And they continue talking and whatever. And that was it. I kind of blocked out the rest of the stuff because they got them. I wasn't really interested because she asked. Oh yeah, Cal asked her was she coming to was Sutton gonna be at Harry's party, and uh Lisa said yeah she's coming. She went, oh okay, so it's gonna be interesting. So we move on to Sutton and Crystal. Sutton and Crystal is at this dessert place. It's a Crake's dessert place. Sutton brought a she called it a pancake cake, but it's actually a Crake's dessert. So she took Crystal there, and so they went to try a Crake's dessert. And so as they there, her and Crystal are talking, and they're talking about, so Sutton is telling her about what's going on with her and Lisa, and telling her that she has said some stuff on Andy's show. you know she has said some things on. Hold up. Yeah, she has said some stuff. Well, hold up. Before that, yeah, I'm just gonna do it back. She has said some stuff about Lisa on there, and she didn't said some things she shouldn't have brought up, but it's what it is. And Crystal, shaking her head and saying, "Yeah, like girl, yeah," laughing at the same time, like she already know it's just Sutton being Sutton. She don't mean it. She know that. I'm like, it's just Sutton being Sutton, and she knew what she meant by it, and no real reason. So after that, I'm just going backwards. So they ended up talking about before that part, they ended up talking about when they was started to eat the dessert. They ended up having a conversation about peach cobbler and some other peach dessert, and Crystal asked her, like, since you and Erica are both from Georgia, y'all would be the only two that could tell the difference from a peach cobbler and there's another peach dessert. I don't know what it was, but yeah. And she asked her, like, so how are you and Erica? Are y'all good? And Sutton like, yeah, we braid each other hair. I'm like, girl, you're a best. You a true best, cause you don't like that heifer. You don't like that $2 hoe. You don't like that $2 hoe. You don't like her. She like, I was saying you was a mess. Like, we braid each other hair. And Crystal like, okay. So, they just chit chatting and stuff. Whatever going on here. Okay, so that's all that happened there. So we move on to okay, so we move on from there. Everybody's getting we move on to everybody getting ready for the party and stuff. They show the ladies all getting from home. Everybody at home getting ready at the party from different house to house. And yeah. Then they show Lisa and Harry at the venue setting up the nameplates for the seating arrangement, and Lisa sat Sutton at the end of the table because that's what she wanted to do, and she said she didn't want to have that conversation about what happened on Andy's show at her man's party tonight. She don't want to ruin his party. Girl, you lying out of your ugly lips. So let's be real here. You gonna have that talk regardless. Cause yeah. That's why you brought your that's why you made sure your friend Diane came tonight. So, they did that. So we got Kyle and Dorik and their husbands riding together. So they all in the car. Dorik husband, them Dorik husband asked about, they started talking about he asked did Sutton come to the house Thursday. Was it Thursday? I want to say come to the house Thursday, and Sutton said Dorik said no, she didn't come to the house. But she did call or text. She did call or text me. We are friends, but our friendship is not on. We don't have that type of friendship where I would. We don't have that type of friendship where I can see her actually coming, just automatically coming to my house, like all of a sudden just showing up to my house like that, like like Erica did, Kyle, Lisa, like they just showed up. She don't see Sutton. She said Sutton, her friendship with Sutton is not like that. But Sutton did call or text. So she said, yeah. So that's when Kyle was like, yeah, cause I felt a certain way, cause that Thursday she had to put a post up, cause she went and said thirsty Thursday, cause she went to Margarita. She went and had Margarita thirsty Thursdays margaritas. She went, I felt a certain way about her post, and she out there while our friend is, dealing with this dramatic, with this incident right now. And Derek like, oh yeah, I'm like, who cares? Who really cares? Like, is you really making a big scene about this woman enjoying her life? Because Derek, pity party, had a robbing. She got her house got robbed. Like, you want Sutton to just, oh my God, break down, have a whole mental breakdown for this hoe. Nah, you look stupid. Cause I ain't about to have no breakdown for no hoe. Like, I called her, I texted her, I checked on her. She said she was okay. Her kids are safe, sound, not hurt. So, I got other things to do. Shit. I got my own kids. Got my own things. Her man there. Let's be real. Her man is there. Everything. So, what's the problem? So, she pissed me off. So they in the car, Cal doing all that, and the husband gave their little 2 cents. I don't feel like, and all that stuff. Rick was sitting like, oh, for real. Then that's when Kyle told them, like, she came to my house the other day. And we was I was telling her about what happened, and she went into telling me about what she was going through, and said that telling me about she have putting out her interior design, trying to get interior designer and all this stuff, and that what. I'm sorry she didn't have a gun pointed to her head. And Derek looked at dumbfounded like, yes. Kyle, yes, she did say that. and I just feel a certain, I really feel a certain way because she had no sympathy or anything for for our friend and stuff. And that's when PK said, "I wish you didn't. I wish you didn't told. I wish you haven't told me that about Sutton." I'm like, and if I said, and if she did not tell you, who cares? What you gonna do? Nothing. Sit there and shut up. Cause I said, who cares? Who really cares? Like y'all, like who cares? I'm like, at this point, them her feelings. Like what she was supposed to do. Cause I'm really confused here. Kyle wants. It's like I'm confused with you, Kyle. Cause you act like you want her to show sympathy and all this stuff, girl. You turn your own back on your own family every chance you get. And the season just started, and you about to do it to your big sister. Your big sister. You already did it to your other big sister, Kim. You do it to Kim. You've been doing it to Kim every season she been on here. But you finna do it to Kathy. So it's like, get the hell out of here. But now that Sutton playing the game that y'all play, and she showing no sympathy, she showing no remorse, she showing nothing. She just like, okay. She got her own shit to deal with. And it's like she looking at like, this a job. This is a job and I ain't got time for it. It's like I called, I checked, and I talked to her. She went, I called her, checked, text her, talked to her. As long as I talk to the person, I don't have to worry about nobody else and their opinion. But you want a reaction from her. Like, girl, you got no sympathy for nobody, to be honest. But you want a reaction. Bye. So move on to there. We got then we got Sutton and Crystal in the car with Crystal husband. They all riding together and they in the car talking. They was in the car just talking and whatever. I totally forgot what they were talking about. Yeah, they was in the car talking about something. I totally forgot. But we gonna move on from that because I don't remember at all, and it is not in my notes. Damn. Oh well. So we move on to the party. So the first lady to show up was Erica. So Erica said hi, happy birthday to Harry and stuff, and she kind of propositioned Harry, because Harry told Erica he was, since you're not with you, since your old man is not here, I'm the oldest man now. And she said, maybe me and you and, Lisa can do it, a threesome. And she like, I'll just a kid and stuff, and all that stuff. They laughed. Then Garcelle showed up and gave him a gift and stuff. And he told her that, the bolognese is on the menu. Like, of all things, the bolognese is on the menu. That's crazy. And he showed, like, he went, no, the bolognese is on the menu. It's like, that's some crazy shit. Like, the sauce is on the menu. The sauce that really, Lisa. But, okay. So then all the other ladies show up. Everybody greeting each other and whatever. So, Erica got a stank face. Because, Sutton there. And Sutton with, her good Judy. Garcia, they just talking and chit chatting, and so like yeah, I got some. She got small breasts. She like being small breasted, and she at least got small breasted. And Garcia, listen, you might then go over there to the small breasted. Go conversate with small breasts. And she like, no, 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 no. She like, I'll go over there if you go over there. She like, oh, really? Yeah, all right. She like, yeah, yeah. Awkward as always. Like, so it's like you didn't really do anything wrong. You pointed something out. That's all you did. But so they move on. Then we got Lisa telling. I want to say she was telling Kyle or whatever. She was telling a group of the ladies them that Diane would be showing up. Her friend Diana would be showing up, and we had Garcelle and Crystal talking because Crystal is friends with Diana too. And Garcelle asked like, "Can you tell me anything about Diana?" And so Crystal went into telling that Diana is actually, she's like over in Europe. She's the it girl over in Europe. She knows all the rich of the rich, the celebrities all over there. She's the it girl and stuff. And she lived that life and stuff. So it's like, yeah. So then Diana shows up with her fiance. His fiance gives this big old bottle of wine to Harry for his birthday and stuff. So everybody ended up chit chatting, sitting down, getting ready for dinner and stuff. And then that's when Erica asked Lisa to introduce her to her friend. She was all like, "Girl, is you thirsty? You need some wine? Cause damn, introduce to your friend. Introduce like, girl, you that thirsty? Like, well, her baby is one, but baby, she ain't got no more milk. She ain't breastfeeding no more. Like, cause she can't get you no breast milk, girl. But so Lisa introduced her to Diana and stuff, and yeah, so Erica in her confession, like, I want to be friends with her. I want to live that type of life, and I want to be that, you know, I want girl, whatever. Yeah, moving on and all that. PK ended up talking to Lisa, talking to I want to say Erica, talking to Erica and Lisa, and I'm telling them that his that the robbers didn't take everything. They didn't take his kind Cartier washes. Watch. Oh God, why is this ain't working? Watches. Didn't take his Cartier watches, expensive watches. Yeah, this ain't gonna watches. Didn't take them, and stuff. So they didn't take. He's saying they ain't take the expensive stuff. And I'm like, why is you saying that? It's like, so it making me question. It's bringing. I said that's bringing up a red flag. It brought up a red flag when he said it before, but it's like it keeps bringing up. He keeps saying they didn't take a lot of the expensive stuff. It's like they took what Dorit took them to, and they asked for the stuff that she took them to. So so it's like, yeah, a little suspicious, but he just keep bringing it up, and then that's when Lisa turned to Diane and told Diane, his PK and Dorit house got robbed, and then that's when Diane's telling Lisa, I was with Kim K, Kim Kardashian, when she got robbed in Paris, or yeah, in Paris, I was with her. I left the day before she got robbed and stuff, because I was telling her, I don't feel safe, and this, you need to leave and all that stuff, giving the backstory of that and stuff. I'm like, okay, if you was telling her that, why she didn't leave? Or why didn't you make her, if that's your friend, why didn't you make her leave with you? I'm like, if that's your friend, I'd have made sure my friend left. Period. It's like I'm not gonna leave without making sure my friend leaves. So, you know, they was doing that, and then they do a toast, wishing Harry happy birthday and stuff, and all that good stuff. And then the guys go off, and so the ladies are just sitting there chit chatting and stuff. That's when Sutton brings up, the incident about that she had with Lisa, and telling Lisa, I want to apologize for, what I when I went on Andy's show and stuff. And that's when, Miss Lisa want to act ass, you know, and kind of accept the apology, but then kind of be an ass and then say you didn't, but you canceled your table. She said, but you canceled your table and everything. You canceled your table and stuff. And I'm like, huh? And Sutton, no, I didn't. Sutton, I didn't cancel my table. And so, they going back and forth. And Sutton said, so what you saying? You saying what the stuff that you are saying that I did and whatever? That's slandering. And then that's when Miss Erica like wanna pop up and ooh, slander, girl, shut up and sit back. Shut up and sit back. You don't need to do nothing. You don't even know what that word means. Sit back. Ain't nobody studying you. So, uh, and then Garcelle was like, "You got receipts, son. You got receipts, right, girl? You got receipts." I like Garcelle, girl. You got receipts, and then Lisa went, "Well, do you?" Lisa went, "Do you got receipts?" And son went, "Lisa, girl." I like Sutton. That's my girl. Sutton, you're best. You're best friend, Lisa. Lisa looking shy. And then Diane wanna come in. She's like, this is so classless. Both of y'all are so classless. Y'all need to come up with something. Y'all need to come up with something else to talk about. This is so classless. And then that's when Lisa wanna agree with her. You don't need to show them. They're so classless. This is a disgrace to the charity. You don't need to show them receipts. It's so classless. And then Garcia went, no, it ain't classless. Y'all, this woman right here is saying that she is lying. You saying that she's lying. She didn't cancel something. And if she got receipts, she need to show them receipts. Sutton, show them receipts. So Sutton hands the receipts on the table. Garcelle grabs them. Garcelle looked down. Garcelle said, yes. The receipts. It says that she paid the money. And then in Sutton's confession, Sutton puts on her glasses, her reading glasses, put on her glasses, and read. And it reads, what, $11,500? She paid $11,500 for them, for Lisa and Harry. So, and yeah, she paid for them. And then, as they sitting at the table, That's when you want Derek gon' come in like maybe you cancel the thing or whatever and stuff, and Crystal went first. Crystal went well. Diana can speak on that because Diana is the she the main she's the main chair she the main sponsor of that charity. I'm like damn. So that's why you brought her here, Lisa. That's why you brought her here. And then Diana like acting like maybe you did cancel the table and all that, and then Dorik was like no. Dorik said she did go. I'm like Dorik, make up your mind. It's either you're against her or you're not against. You either for something or you not for something. It's like here you go doing your flippily flop as you always do. And she like, well, yeah, she Diana was just doing. It's like, shut up, Diana. It's like, yeah. So then Lisa finally admitted. Lisa was like, yeah, I did sit at we did sit at her table, but I thought her table was canceled. Like you a liar. Stop lying. It's like shut up and stop lying. It's like this lying and all you doing. That's all you do is lie. And then it's like it's going that way and another, and then all of a sudden uh things get a little bit hectic because it goes to Erica. Here come Erica, where Erica saying like where my apology. Erica went, where my apology? So when you ain't getting one, saying why not? Saying I don't like you. Bitch. Alright, son, there you go, girl. There you go. There you go. She went, fuck you. She went, fuck you. Alright, son. Get her, girl, get her. She like, shut up. So when you shut up. And they going back and forth, and it's pissing. This is pissing Garcelle off. Garcelle is getting pissed off. She mad. She like, okay, I gotta go. I'm out of here. And that's when second one I gotta go to girl. Garcelle, well, I ain't got time for this. She went all this. She didn't prove that she didn't prove that she got the receipts. She didn't prove this and that. She didn't say that she was sorry to this one. She didn't say she was sorry to this one. She went, and she went, I ain't got time for this. This pettiness is so what girl, I'm ready to go. And she told Lisa, she went, Lisa, I'm sorry. She went, I do adore you. I adore you. So I adore you. And that's girl saying, like, you don't adore her. So I do. I like, son, and you're a mess. I adore you. I adore you. It's like, son, I just think Sutton do it. I think Sutton do adore her. But it's like it's in it's she adore her, but it's like I don't think it's not as a friend, but more as an acquaintance. But she adore her. She said she's adore her. She adore her, but it's not like she adore her. You can adore somebody. She adore her. But that's it. So she said they hugging it out. So Garcelle goes sit over in Sutton's seat. And she over there by Kyle. And they over there chit-chatting. Kyle acting like, this is so phony. Them and they fake apology and stuff. It's like, girl, you faker than fake. So what is you talking about? Saying she punched somebody in the mouth because that's the fakest apology in the world. Her and Garcelle laughing and stuff. But I'm like, Kyle, you fake. Like, you and your fake friends are all fake. But you faker than fake. Because you make up with people and turn your back on them. Cause you do it to your sisters. You do it to your sister all the time. You do it to Kim every chance you get, and you do it to you do it to Kathy too. And you finna do it this. You finna do it this season. Might as well again to her too. And y'all just made up last. Y'all just made up last season. So let's be real here. You're fake. So after that, they moved on, made up. She accepted apology. Everything all good. So we move on from that. We move on to Diana at her home. We get to meet her son. Her daughter is overseas. I forget what her daughter doing something. We get to meet her 1 year old daughter. She has 6 houses all over the world. All over the world in places. So she lives in 6 different houses. Excuse me. Excuse me. Um, her her fiance. She met her fiance at a, I want to say, Calvin Klein party. I think so. I can't remember. Yeah, she said it was supposed to be a fling. It was supposed to be just like a, supposed to be like a fling or something, but it turned into more. I bet it did. It turned to more after found out who you was. Yeah, I said he's 30. I want to say 33, and she's 40. What, 43, 44? She 40 something. Yeah, but he grew a beard, so the beard he grew the beard to make himself look older, but no, he still look he still look young. That beard don't help him at all. But she loves the beard. Yeah. Uh yeah. She loves the beard. She talked about where she came from. She came from a communist country. She had to flee when she was her dad helped her flee when a war broke out. She fled to London, um, and she ended up working any job for 10 years, where she met her ex-husband, who was a banker. Um, Ended up having 2 kids with him. She ended up leaving that marriage because she wasn't happy. She wasn't happy with herself. She wanted to be free, independent, and everything. Um, what else happened? Uh, let's see. Yeah, that was it. That was all it that happened at her house. So we move on to Sutton and Kyle. Kyle ended up going to Sutton's store to meet her, to catch up and really ask her the question that was so supposedly bothering her. So she get there, and Sutton greet her, and Sutton tell her, the French designer is coming because she's doing an event at her store, and she just tell her he coming and everything, and showing him like some of the outfits that she had out is a couple other outfits that he designed. It's a few of them, but he'll be here, so it'll be more. Telling her about that and stuff, and as they just chit chatting, they sit down and they just chit chatting. This is when Kyle goes into, "Can I ask you something?" It's like, Kyle, Sutton White, sure, sure. And she asked you, and when you came to, when you came to my house, and about the Derek incident and everything, and you was like, you were so nonchalant. You didn't give the reaction you gave was kind of, I, you, you said that you weren't, like, I'm sorry that a gun went hold to your head. And Sutton like, okay. Sutton like, okay. She went, okay. She went, that's what I mean. She went, that reaction. She went, it's what you didn't show no remorse. You didn't show nothing. And she went, our friend just went through something very traumatic and something very, and Sutton like, hold on. Excuse me. Sutton was like, hold on. Sutton was like, first of all, Sutton, I had a lot going on that day. Sutton, I had a lot going on, and Sutton, I don't even remember what really. I don't remember what happened that day, to be honest. And your point. Sutton is just like your point. I'm like, girl, Shane, Kyle just kept going. She's getting madder and madder. It's like, what is you getting mad for? She still giving you the same damn response she gave you the day she was at your house when you was doing them fake ass tears, that fake ass acting that you was doing over Dorit getting robbed at gunpoint and her not having the same damn reaction. So, she went into, and so Sutton was like, okay, Sutton went, so, okay, Sutton said, you wanted, so you want a reaction. Sutton went, okay. Sutton went, okay. Sutton went, okay. Sutton went, well, I got robbed when I was 14. My house got robbed when I was 14, and my dad shot himself. Is that what you wanted? Girl. And Kyle went, it's not about you. Saying it's not about you. It's like, what? But Son gave her that look like, what you want? It's not about you. It's not about you. What you mean it's not about me? You came to my place of business to bother me about supposedly something that's bothering you. Because you ain't get the reaction you wanted to get. It's not about me. Apparently it is about me. It's about my reaction to something our friend, if something happened to our friend. I'm supposed to give a reaction that you want me to give. I don't have to give that reaction that you gave. I don't have to give. And she don't. But you want her to give that reaction. And Sutton just kept giving her that like, I don't care reaction. Like, what you want? Like, you wasting my time. I got things to do. Like, I got things to do. Ho, you came in here bothering me. And she like, can you see what, can you, something like, no. And I don't see it. When she said, no, I don't see it, I said, Sutton, girl, I get you. It's like, girl, I get you, girl. I know what you playing. You doing exactly how they play. I said, what it is, Sutton is playing the game they played. Because if y'all go back to last season, and exactly how Erica acted that whole season, and how them hoes all sat there, Kyle, Lisa, Dorit, all sat there, and how Erica acted towards Garcelle, Sutton, like it was, and they had no remorse, no nothing. They gave attitude. They gave this, that, and the third. So now that Dorit, so robbery or supposedly whatever it's supposed to be, I don't know. Now Kyle, you want Sutton to give. No. she ain't giving it. Cause Derek ain't that hoe for her. Derek is a flip flopper. Derek only cares about Derek. She don't care about nobody else. To be honest, she care about Derek. Plain and simple. But y'all want her to have a reaction to her, to this person, and you saying, you also said in your confession, when a person show you who they really are, you need to take it. When a person really show you who they are, you just need to take it. Take it. I like, ho, it's like, shut the F up. It's like, really, shut the F up. Cause you sound stupid. You sound stupid as hell. Cause you been showing your true colors since season 1, and you the only original OG on the show, and you been the same bitch, and I mean bitch, since you been on the show, and ain't nothing changed, ain't no growth, nothing. And your sisters, I don't know why they deal with you. I cut you straight off and never look back. But you need your sisters in your life to exist, to be honest. You really do. But you useless. You getting on my nerves. I can't do no more for her right now. So that's all that happens on this episode. Like, subscribe, leave comments on how y'all felt about the whole episode, or any parts of it. Share on all social medias. It's your boy Paul Brantley. Thank y'all for tuning in.